And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, getting the nod on the mound, Luis Castillo. What do we have on him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense walk behind him.
Ready to go, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Springer swings, belts one. Out to left. Say goodbye to that one. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with Pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Now here is Nathan Lucas. To first, one out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Back up the... Oh, that got him! Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Man on second, 2 down. Late swing, foul to the left. Next pitch is outside. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game.
Naylor steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Max Scherzer.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Cal Raleigh in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lucas on the move. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
No outs, runner at first. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Little chopper rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one just missing inside. And that's ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Arozarena on the move. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
So here's Scherzer. Up the middle. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Tying run and scoring position here in Game 4 of the ALCS. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Scherzer deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
That misses, and that's ball 2. Arozarena on third with 2 out. That's towards center. Varsho settles under this one. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 1-0. Fourth game of the ALCS. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Next pitch is downstairs.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2 strikes.
Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. And next for Toronto, Addison Barker. 1 down, base is empty. Ground ball right side, it squirts through.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Man at first, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And he held up. Man at first, 1 away. And a foul ball. That to right. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And the batter is George Springer. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back in Seattle, bottom half of inning number 2, digging in, Josh Naylor. The wind of the pitch. And Naylor swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Now the batter now, Dominic Canzone. Towards first. Guerrero takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mariners go down quietly there, still behind by a count of 1-0. top half of the third inning. Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Pulls that one foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone. A laser to left. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
They turn things over to the southpaw, Gabe Spire.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Dalton Varsho will hit next. One down, base is empty. And that misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's down and away. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Ryan Wu appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Base is empty, 1 away. Late here in game 4. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full. And that one ripped to left, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
1 out, runner at second. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. And a 1-1. That's a little bit low. Man at second. And there's a base hit to left. Rosarena gets it in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. Two on, 1 out. Out towards left center. Rosarena after it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly, and it's 4-0.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in Game 4 of the ALCS. Fair ball. Coming home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff relay throw to the plate. A perfect strike and a great way to end the inning.
Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran shortstop, J.P. Crawford. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners. That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. One out, bases empty. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Randy.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. 2 outs, bases empty. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Varsho settles under it. Nabs it, and that is that.
Now pitching for
Brian
the Mariners.
Wood on to pitch out of the pen here.
Number 22, Brian Wood.
Here's Andres Jimenez. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's out number 2.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Lucas, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's a little high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Alejandro Kirk would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Lucas around third. He's safe. It's 5-0.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro.
So a man at first. Stepping in, Alejandro Kirk. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Cal Raleigh. That one misses. 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brendan Little appears to be getting loose. Dominguez also throwing. That one the other way. Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Lucas. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mariners, the designated
2
hitter,
out, space is
Jorge
empty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Polanco.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. Out of here. That one felt good, and they've got their first run. It's 5-1.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And now it's Josh Naylor. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Seattle gets a little closer on this solo homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Mariners.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
5th.
49.
Luke Jackson. He
Luke
has a great slider with
Jackson.
tons of movement. And now for the
Leading
Jays,
off for the
Dalton
Blue Jays,
Varsho.
the center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him looking. One up, one down.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Late here in game 4. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
2 strikes.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag, and the first 2 set down to the top of the
right
5th.
fielder, Addison Barger.
Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of the ALCS. Breaking ball inside. And a count 2-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Ranging back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Now pitching for
Back now
Toronto.
to start the bottom of the 5th and taking
Number
over on the
54.
mound, Brendan Little.
And he's got a nice lead to work
Little.
with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
Leading off
attacking
for the
his
Mariners,
hitters.
the third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Suarez.
Liner caught at second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean,
The right
he
fielder,
couldn't have hit
number
that ball
8,
more on the
Dominic
screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And up next for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking for the K. Down to the last out for the Mariners. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
J.P.
He's a back row hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they're chipping away. It's 5-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brendan Little won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Jeff Hoffman on to try and close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man.
Yeah.
And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Two outs, nobody on. Next to hit, Leo Rivas. They're down to their final strike.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
The M's down to their final strike. And the Toronto Blue Jays are American League